On the radio, so please don't use foul language. We're talking about Memorial Day weekend being a weekend where, we're actually showing appreciation for the men and women who sacrifice so much to, make this a fantastic country. There are people who have not given their lives who have died serving our country, but they do continue to sacrifice day in and day out serving our country. And when they come home from service, we need to do everything we can to make sure they're okay.
Yep.
And say thank you. So, Star Lotta has this organization called Suiting Warriors. And we had to bring it to everyone's attention because it really is cool. Hi, Star. How are you?
Hi. How are you? I'm great.
We're doing okay. We doing okay?
We're great.
Star wants to know if we're doing okay.
Yes.
You have this thing called the Suiting Warriors Mobile Suiting Unit.
Yes.
Is it like a big motor home? What is this?
It is a box truck, 14-foot box truck.
Do you drive this thing?
I did drive it into the city myself, and I parallel parked it yesterday. I am so
No, you are so full of crap. You did not.
I did. My first try.
Now, tell everyone what is so important about the Suiting Warriors Mobile Suiting Unit. What are you doing?
The reason that I came up with this idea actually a few months ago is because I have an office space with 700 suits in it right now, and it's dry cleaned, and it's in Wilmington. Well, we have veterans contact us from all over the country that want one, but you can't be suited if you live in California from Wilmington, Delaware. So how are we going to service veterans?
Okay, well, we got to back up a little bit. Why? Why do you have suits for veterans? Why do they need suits? What made you decide you need to get suits and get them out to veterans as fast as possible?
I have learned through a passing of a family member that some of the transitional struggles are veterans that can't afford financially to go buy a suit. There's a lot of veteran job fairs. There's a lot of veteran services out there for companies that want veterans to come work with them. They get tax benefits. There's all these special events, resume services, clinics, healthcare, everything that they can get, but they're not showing up. And the attendance is low.
Why is that?
Why? So the attendance is low because really the statistics are based on they can't afford to get a suit. They're not appropriately worn. Yes, I'm wearing camouflage today, but normally they would wear camos to their interview. Right. They don't have the clothes to be presentable. They can't afford to buy the clothes to be presentable because that's the reason they're going to the job fair.
You use the word transition, and that's really the word you have to think about and focus on. If someone is coming back from serving overseas, and especially several tours of duty, now it's time for them to transition into the workforce and come work with us in our companies and that. They need to go apply for these jobs and interview. They don't have suits.
And the general public.
I can't wait till I get home from the Middle East. I've got a closet of suits waiting for me. No, it didn't work that way.
Well, and you have to understand they've been gone for 4 or 5 years. Their body is not the same. Usually they're much younger when they left, and when they come back, they're a grown man. And if they were in Afghanistan, they're not eating the way they're eating when they're at home. So they lose a lot of weight there, and then a couple months later, they're home and their body's different again.
Right.
So people don't understand that they've been gone. And if you're 18 when you go into the military, you may not have finished college. You don't have a car. You definitely don't have a suit. Your body's changed 5 times already, and you come back to an economy that's not doing very well.
Right. So this is what's so fantastic about what Star is doing with all of her colleagues at Suiting Warriors. They need suits, and they need to get them out to the people who need them. That's basically, those are the 2 major things you guys are doing, right?
So the mobile unit's important because it lets us expand our service. It lets us reach veterans in different areas that can't afford to come to us. So the mobile unit, it's our first one, is here, and I'm driving it because our foundation has not raised enough money to hire someone to drive the truck yet.
I bet you look great driving that big truck, though.
I think you look badass.
Even when you do have enough money to hire someone, I think you should continue driving the truck.
Well, I would love for us to be able to hire veterans that drive the truck to the events, which would be great. But it is surprising to some truck drivers, I think, when they pass me on the highway.
Of course. I'd like to see Bethany with her mint green hair driving the Suiting Warriors mobile unit. All right, so here's what we're looking for. start at the very beginning. What do you need from us? What can we do to help you in your mission? Because this is a very cool mission you're on.
Well, one thing today is I would like all the veterans in New York City to know that it doesn't matter which branch you are, men and women, we have suits. We're here. We're at the Soldiers, Sailors, Air Force, Marines Club Hotel on Lexington Avenue and 37th. We're there today from 9 to 3, tomorrow morning 9 to 11. They can come. It's a free suit. Show your veteran ID or your DD-214 papers.
Now, but what if someone's listening to us in New Mexico or in California? How can they help? Because, helping, I would say, people who've come back from service anywhere in the country, is it what people want to do? What can they do to help?
Well, what we really need for support right now is for everyone to go to suitingwarriors.org to our donation page and donate, and it really helps us be able to move the mobile suiting unit to other cities. So if you want us to come to your city, we need a financial backing or we need a fundraising effort in your city so that we can bring the suits to your city to suit your veterans in your community so that we can help them get back out to work.
What a fantastic idea. This is a great idea.
Yeah.
A lot of people think, well, I have a great idea. What can I do to make this work? And it's typically an idea in someone's mind of how to make money or how to start a new business so they can make cash. What you've done is you've started an organization, Star, that it's helping other people, especially people who really could use our help.
Well,
really.
It's helping them, and it's really helping the individual, their family, your community, and the nation, because when you help them get a job, it helps their family situation. It helps the economy within your community, and it helps the whole nation as a whole. And we have millions of veterans that just came back in the last 2 years. All of them are looking for a job. They all need a suit.
I agree.
Wow.
I got Tim on the line.
Thing.
I know, it's fantastic.
So awesome.
And having you in the room with us is just very inspiring because what you're doing is just so cool. Tim, say hello to Star Lotta from Suiting Warriors.
Hello, Star Lotta. How are you?
I'm great. How are you this morning?
I'm doing fantastic.
So what's on your mind, Tim?
I just wanted to call and say thank you, Elvis, for always recognizing us veterans, especially those that are coming home and, don't have a whole lot to do. We appreciate that you always recognize us.
Well, absolutely. No, Tim, so how long has it been since you've come home from service?
I'm at 2 years since I've been in Afghanistan.
Right. And how's it been? How has the transition been for you since you got home, Tim?
For me, it was pretty rough, and then I had gotten a chance from another organization like Starletta's where they introduced me to the coal mining industry, and I was there.
Well, the good thing about coal mining is you don't need a suit.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd feel weird down there doing the coal thing, wearing some Armani, you know what I'm saying? But that's good. But when you went in to talk to them about getting the job, you did want to put your best foot forward, and you did want to look nice, right?
Yes, sir.
And so having a suit, and you can imagine all the men and women you serve with, how this is so important for them. And so get the word out. We're in a few minutes, and we're going to give you the websites again. Of course, it'll all be up at elvisduran.com as well. So what do you want to say to Star? You have her right here.
I just thank you for everything you do. It is hard, especially in the area I'm in, for people to find jobs. And we do appreciate that people are there to help us out.
Excellent.
Well,
Tim, you're a good man. Thank you for listening. May I send you an Elvis Duran shirt?
Oh, I'd love it, Elvis. I listen to you every morning on the way to work.
And I wish it was as easy as just putting Elvis Duran shirts on people who are applying for jobs.
Yeah, right?
but you need a little more. That's why the suit's important. Hold on, Tim. And you have a fantastic weekend, okay?
Okay, thank you. You too.
There you go. One of many, many people who love what you're doing today. This is great. So, Star, we're going to put all the information up at elvisduran.com. And, of course, we are talking locally here in New York as well about what's going on from now until tomorrow afternoon, 838 Lexington Avenue in New York at the Soldiers, Sailors, Marines, Coast Guard, and Airmen's Club. But this is something we want to do across the country. So if you can help out, I know we're going to help out. We're going to make a $5,000 donation today to Suiting Warriors. And I know how expensive suits are. That could buy maybe two.
Yeah.
Very nice suits. No, we want to do our part, but we want everyone to go to elvisduran.com and link over to suitingwarriors.org, or you can go directly if you want and donate. Because what you're doing, the magic you're spreading in New York City this weekend, like you said, we want it everywhere. That's so important.
Yeah.
How much do we love our Star?
We do.
You're fantastic.
And she has the wrestler name, Starla.
You could be Star Lotta's a great wrestler.
Yeah.
Name.
Thank you. That's very sweet. I really appreciate being here and meeting all of you, and I'm very appreciative of that donation. That's fantastic.
Oh,
I
it's the
don't
least
even
we
know
can
what to
do.
say to you right now.
No, you don't have to say anything.
I'm surprised.
I want to see you drive that truck.
Yeah.
Well, you should come visit me. You can actually get inside of it. We can measure you and everything. There's a
Oh,
dressing
Lord.
room in the truck right now.
Oh, my gosh. They don't have enough cloth for my suit.
Oh, stop.
It's all about measuring and fitting veterans with professional attire to prepare them for upcoming job interviews and special events. Please do your part to help out our friend Lotta and Suiting Warriors at suitingwarriors.org. And like I said, if you can't remember that and you're driving to work, we'll have it up at elvisduran.com later on. We love you, Lotta. Have a